but the head count running out the games.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Leading the 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're underway in Chicago. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Here's Swift on second down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Purdy throwing here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Kittle makes the catch. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shoves one away. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've got first down here from the 36. Williams will look to throw. His first throw is an interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate the end zone.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. And Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On play action, Williams. Dump off to his fullback. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for it, it's Swift. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26-yard.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Purdy setting up that play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And after seeing another interception taken back for a score, gotta be at least a little worried, Brock, about some of the throws that are being made here. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. They cobbled together a yard there. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. He takes it down to the 33. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Purdy. He's got Bourne, left side. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Bears 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
D. Winters on the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up
To throw, Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he's up over 4,000 yards on the season, which you can see puts him atop the NFL in that area. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
Here's Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2nd and 5.
Running behind center with Swift. Still going inside the 35. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before... Oh, brother, it's another interception! Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick. First call here coming from the shotgun. And the shotgun again to Swift. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And they take this in for the score. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Purdy on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun is Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So 1st down from the 41.
First down.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Back to the line they come, second down. Purdy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Great man on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play in his drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Second and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. He runs it up to midfield. Romadunze. He could do it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. He runs it up to midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears and Romadunze headed back out on offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. Going to run again with Swift. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Now just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Running with Swift out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Michael Williams there to haul him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Williams to throw on 3rd. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll run it with Swift. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Now it's Purdy. Complete. It's Bourne. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. And the offense staying put to go for it. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside naps him 7. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and, hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third down and 11.
To the air on third and long. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the air yet again, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Williams with third and long. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Piniero's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 58 yards for the score. The Bengals took care of business. They win it by 5. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the New England Patriots? And this is the Patriots wideout. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. The Patriots in control early, 21-0 the score at halftime. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Ravens lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's got Bourne on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
On the gun is Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation.
Jaquan Brisker.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good for our Bears.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
3rd down, here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the 49ers take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
First down. An 8-yard.
Purdy looking to throw.
And the 49ers first down.
Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
49ers first down.
Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know what? We get another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 4.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. All set now, first and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10.
A draw now, this is Swift. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Draw play. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Here's Purdy to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Now it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Purdy throwing here. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Now a give, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
The This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Check down into the hands of Swift. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running behind center with Swift. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er
going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Running right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
They toss to McCaffrey, running left. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. McCaffrey on third down. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Well, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. They stick with McCaffrey. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 18.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Just a yard left to go on second down.
5-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
A run with McCaffrey. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers are...
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Now here's Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This one's out for Pearsall on the left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And the 49er first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Now Purdy. Has it down close. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. A fifth rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game, maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
14 yards. That's good for a Bears.
First down throw by Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
First down, Williams. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 45-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And second down only works out for a yard. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Winters on the stop. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 42.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
San Francisco.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Second and 8.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Now third and 9.
Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They draw it up for him. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the time.